We're going to begin with our pencil. And the first shape we're going to sketch with our pencil is a rectangle. And we're going to make a rectangle because this is going to be our cake. And I'm going to make my rectangle about like this. Your lines don't have to be perfect. That's why we're using a pencil. Perfect. And I'm on the bottom of my rectangle, I'm going to make it a little round. Like this. Great. And on the top, I'm going to do the same thing. Like this. Excellent. And take your time making your shape. And your shape doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Your shape can look a little different than mine. That's just fine. So this is going to be our cake. The next step that we're going to take is we're going to make the unicorn horn. And the horn is going to be a tall triangle. So I'm going to go in the middle here. You can see I'm in the middle. And I'm going to go down like this. And this will be my unicorn horn. I'm excited for you to draw this picture. This is just a fun, silly drawing we're going to do today. And I'll draw some lines, diagonal lines, on my unicorn horn because I think I'm going to want to color these 3 different colors. You can do the same or you can do it different. The next thing we're going to draw is the unicorn hair. We're going to draw a unicorn's bangs, which sits in front of our unicorn face. And watch what the shape I'm going to draw here. Like this. And this is the unicorn hair. And your shape can be a little different than mine or even a lot different than mine. There's no right way to draw our unicorn hair. And the hair is going to go behind the horn. That's why I didn't draw the line through here. But if you did, that's okay because we're using a pencil. We can always erase. And I'm going to draw a line down the middle of the hair because I want to color our unicorn hair 2 different colors. I think I want to do blue and pink. So we have our square, which is the unicorn, the unicorn cake. And then we're going to do a triangle, which is the horn. And then now we're doing it's really a circle here with a triangle off to the side. That's really what these shapes are. Next, we're going to draw some flowers on our cake. And I'm going to draw a circle like this. This is going to be the middle of the flower. And your flowers can be any size you want. And here's how I'm going to draw this flower. I'm just going to draw a line off of the circle, like this. This is going to be our happy, beautiful unicorn flower. And we can choose any color we want for this flower. And I want another flower on this side, so I think we're going to draw the same type of flower. So we'll start with a circle. And we'll draw line up. Like this. And your flower can have as many petals as you want. I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. I have 5 petals on that flower. Excellent. And the next thing we're going to do is draw the unicorn ears. This is pretty silly, isn't it? We have a cake that has a horn and ears and even some hair. How funny is that? But this is our imagination, and we can create anything we want with our imagination. That's the wonderful thing about drawing. So let's draw these unicorn ears. And our ears are essentially triangles. And we'll draw a triangle from the top here and a triangle from the top here like that. And you can leave them as triangles, What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it round on top here, and I'm just going to create a little shape to mine. But yours can be triangles too. It doesn't matter. All unicorns are going to look a little different. Great. And then we're going to draw the inside of the ear, which is the same shape. Or you could just make a smaller triangle like that. Look at this. We have 2 ears, 2 flowers, a horn, bangs, and now we need some icing on the bottom. And I want to show you how I'm going to do the icing. There's 2 ways you can draw your icing, and this is one of the ways. They look like a bunch of rainbows connected. This is a fun shape to draw. And then I'm going to do the same thing, and you can see that my rainbows match underneath. And this looks like the icing on the bottom of a cake. Wonderful. The other way that you can do this is by making lots of circles together. You can make lots of circles. Again, there's no right way to do this. Whatever you choose is perfect. Next, we need a unicorn face. So let's draw some eyes. And I'm going to have my unicorn resting. So you can see here, I just made 2 arches. Very easy to do. And this is our unicorn eyes. And then I'm going to draw some unicorn lashes here. There we go. And then this is a smile. Oh, look at our unicorn. Our unicorn cake is sleeping. And the last and final touch that I want you to draw is some hair behind the unicorn. And I'm going to draw my hair like this. Just like that. This will be the unicorn hair on the back. And that is it. Oh, one more thing. 2 circles. We're going to give this unicorn some blush. Wow. Look at that. You just created a unicorn cake. Have you ever drawn one of those before? This is pretty silly. I love using our imagination to create silly things. So let's grab our coloring utensils and we're going to color in our unicorn cake. So I'm going to use pink, and I'm going to use pink on this part of our unicorn's hair. And if you're using markers, that's wonderful. If you're using colored pencils, that's great. If you want to use watercolors, any coloring utensils you have is a good choice. And if you don't have any coloring utensils, that's okay. You can use your black marker and outline it and color in later. Do you want to know something? When I was young like you, I never colored my drawings because I thought I wasn't so good at using colors. So I never used to color my drawings, and I wish I did. So now I make sure to always color my drawings. Great. And we're going to use pink for inside of the ears. So I'm using pink for everything that's pink right now. Great. And then I'm going to color this side. Take your time when you color. Many times we want to go super quick and just get our drawing done. If you feel that you are racing quickly through your drawing, I want you to hit pause, stop the video, take a break, shake out, get your jitters out, and then come back to it later. I want you to do your best job you can when we're drawing together. And I'm also going to do some pink frosting on the bottom. And I bet if you take your time, you're going to be very impressed with what you can create when you take your time and do your best. And these markers have two sides. You can see I have a pointy side and a wide side. So many times I use the pointy side to color the outline, and then I use the wide side to fill it in, just like this. And you might be asking, but Sean, there's pencil. I can still see my pencil underneath. And that's okay. Right now, the most important thing is that we learn to sketch with a pencil and not worry about getting our lines perfect. And then we also want to practice taking our time, learning to color and make decisions on what colors we want to use, and then using a black marker to outline our drawings. I'm not so worried that your drawing is ready for the market and that you don't have any pencil lines. That's okay. That's not important right now. The next thing we're going to do is grab a blue marker. I'm going to choose blue, but you could use any color you want. And I'm going to color in the hair blue, this side. I want you to have fun with your color choices when you color in your unicorn. Your colors do not have to be pink and blue. They could be red and yellow. You could use Wolverine colors. You could use whatever colors you want to make this unicorn. This could be a boy unicorn, girl unicorn. I have two girls, so I thought this would be a fun unicorn for them to draw. So I'm making a girl unicorn, but you can use any color you want. And I'm going to do this here. I forgot we have unicorn hair over here. Very nice. And next, I'm going to draw some rosy cheeks. Okay. Did you know this is special paper made for magic markers? And what's special about this paper is that when I color, the marker doesn't go all the way through the paper. Have you ever been coloring with your magic markers on the table and mommy or daddy or someone says, oh, don't use the magic markers on that table. You're going to get marker on the table. So this is special paper that does not allow the marker to go through. And this is the first time I'm using this paper here, so I'm very curious to see how it works. Is coloring relaxing for you? It's relaxing for me, isn't it? To sit here and enjoy trying to create and color in the lines is a nice feeling for me. I don't have to think too much when I do this. I can just enjoy the process. How does it make you feel when you color? Does it make you relaxed? Or maybe it makes you frustrated. Maybe you have a hard time coloring. That's okay. However, whatever your feelings are okay feelings to have. Wow, that's a lot of pink, isn't it? That's a lot of coloring to do for our unicorn. I'm going to use red. Let's color in the flowers here. I'm going to use this bright red for this flower. And then I think for my other flower, I will use purple. And I'm using the thin side of my marker. And now I'm going to use the broad side of my marker. And now let's use our purple. And we'll draw the middle of that flower yellow. Great. And I need to color the ears. I forgot about those ears. And now the unicorn hair and horn. And the horn will be a yellow. You can see I'm using the narrow part of my marker to outline it, and then I use the wide part to color it in. And I think I want to do this part yellow too. Very pretty. And we have yellow. And last, we need some color here. I'll do the blue. Oh wait, we already did blue. I can't do blue again. I can do I'll do a bright blue. Yeah, I like this. Looks like I missed a little spot here. There we are. And the last little final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some shading with our purple here. And let's see what color I want to use for this. Will it be this purple? Let's find out. And you don't have to do this part where you're shading. And this is just more outlining that I'm doing. Most importantly, I want you to just play around coloring using different colors. That's what I really want to see you do here. I'm not worried about you choosing the same colors that I'm using here. All right, now, lastly, I'm going to use my Blackmagic marker and I'm going to color in on top of all my pencil lines. And I'm going to start with my horn. And this is the last part. It's called inking or outlining. This part brings it all together. They do this a lot in cartoons and comic books. And when you're inking your drawing in, take your time. We use a pencil to sketch our lines. And this allows us to be very free when we're shaping up our drawing. And then we use a marker to create permanent lines. So once we have our pencil lines where we want them, then we come back with a marker and we draw on top. And now the icing I'm going to draw. What flavor is your icing? Did you draw vanilla, chocolate? This could be any flavor you'd like. Mine looks like a strawberry or a raspberry icing. We're almost there. When we're close to the end, we tend to want to go faster. And it's important that we remind ourselves to take our time. And there we have it. What's the last step to this drawing? What do I always say? Put your name on your drawing. You did your best and you should take pride in that. So I want you to add your name to this drawing. And be proud of what you've created. And that's a wrap. We've completed our adorable unicorn cake drawing. And I hope you're as proud of your work as I am. Remember, the most important thing is to have fun and enjoy the process. You already have what it takes to become great. Believe in yourself, strive to improve, and practice consistently. With your imagination, you can create anything. Always remember, you are perfectly you. Thank you so much for drawing with me today. I'd love to see your amazing artwork. Parents, if you'd like to share your child's drawing, make requests, or send feedback, you can message me on Instagram. Draw with Sean is a brand new channel, and your support makes a big difference. Liking and subscribing really helps us grow and reach more kids, and it truly means the world to me. I can't wait to see and share what you've all created.